So number 24, Shelley can paint a fence in 8 hours. Karen can do it in 4 hours. How long will it take them to do the job if they work together? So Shelley, Karen, let's see. We're going to have, in a sense, the number of fences that we're painting, and we're going to have the time, or let's call it a rate to paint the, let's do a rate to paint the fence, and then we're going to need a time, okay? So how many fences does Shelley paint in this scenario? Well, let's see. She can paint one fence in 8 hours. One fence in 8 hours. So what is her rate in fences per hour? Yeah, it'd be 1/8 fences per hour. That's her rate. 1 and 4, so her rate would be 1/4 fences per hour. So the only thing that we really have an issue is there's no variables in here. And so let's see if we can figure this out and add the variables in as we go. The question says, how long will it take them to do the job if they work together? Well, what's the job that they want to do? They want to paint how many fences? Okay, so they're going to paint one fence between the two of them. And we know Shelley, this is, I'm going to put some units on here. Shelley paints one fence per 8 hours, and Karen paints one fence per 8 hours, per 4 hours, okay? But the issue is, this is just fences, and this is fences divided by hours. And the question is, how long is it going to take? We want to know how many hours. So what does our variable need to represent if we want to know how long? Yeah, it would have to be, yeah, we could use H for hours. Or, you know, let's use T for time, okay? So if we take this person's rate, Shelley's rate, and multiply by T hours, what happens to the units? Don't hours and hours cancel out? And if we multiply Karen's by T hours, those cancel out and we're left with fences. And so all the units match up and we have a variable. So 1 equals T/8 plus T/4. And now we have an equation that we can solve. Any ideas how to solve this? Common denominator. What would the common denominator be? 8. So we would have to multiply this times 2. And so we would get 1/1 equals T/8 plus 2T/8. So 1/1 equals, can you add those now? 3T/8. And can you solve that? Yeah. 8 equals 3T divided by 3. T equals 2 point, is it really? I think it's going to be 6 repeating because it's going to be 2/3. So 2.6 hours. Okay?